The power goes out, temperature drops below freezing. Your furnace is dead, your space heater is useless. And the utility company says power won't return for 3 days. This scenario killed over 200 people in Texas during the 2021 winter storm. Millions lost power, families huddled in cars, pipes burst. People froze to death in their own homes. Most of those deaths were preventable with items costing less than $70 total. Not from expensive survival stores, not from specialty prepper websites. From Dollar General, the store sitting in nearly every community in America that most people walk past without a second thought. These 11 items will keep your family warm when the grid fails, when the furnace dies, and when nobody is coming to help for days. Some of these items will surprise you. All of them could save your life. Here's what you need to buy before the next storm hits. Number 1. Hot water bottles. Your great-grandmother knew something modern preppers have forgotten. The most efficient way to stay warm isn't heating the air around you. It's putting heat directly against your body. Hot water bottles have kept people alive through winters for over a century, and Dollar General sells them for $5 to $8. Fill one with hot water heated over any flame source, wrap it in a cloth, and you have 4 to 8 hours of continuous warmth against your body. The science is simple. Water holds heat far longer than air. Direct contact transfers the heat to your body efficiently. You're warming yourself, not the entire room. This means tiny amounts of fuel can keep you comfortable all night. Place the bottle on your abdomen where major blood vessels carry warmth throughout your body. Position it between your thighs against the femoral artery. Tuck it at your feet inside a sleeping bag. Each placement warms blood that then circulates everywhere. Heating the water requires only a small flame. Sterno cans, candle clusters, or any fire source works. Heat water once, stay warm for hours, no electricity required. No ongoing fuel consumption while the bottle does its work. These bottles are reusable for years, no consumables beyond water. No batteries, no complicated technology, just physics that worked for your ancestors and still works today. Number 2. Sterno cooking fuel cans. That small can of gel fuel sitting on Dollar General shelves for $3 to $5 serves double duty that most shoppers never consider. Sterno cans cook your food and heat your space simultaneously. The gel fuel burns clean enough for indoor use with proper ventilation. Each can provides to 2 6 hours of flame depending on size. That flame boils water, heats canned food, warms a small enclosed area, and creates light as an added benefit. 2,000 to 3,000 Ds per hour flows from that tiny can, not enough to heat an entire house. Absolutely enough to keep a small insulated space survivable and to make hot food and drinks that warm you from the inside. The gel consistency makes Sterno safer than liquid fuels. It won't spill if tipped. The flame extinguishes immediately when you cover the can. You control exactly when it burns and when it stops. Store the cans for years without degradation. Combine Sterno with the hot water bottle strategy. Use the flame to heat water. Fill your bottles. The Sterno can closes and saves remaining fuel while the bottles keep you warm for hours. Stretch one can across multiple heating cycles. Stock at least 12 cans for an extended emergency. Position them with your other heating supplies. Keep one in your vehicle. These small cans punch far above their weight when temperatures drop. Number 3. Fleece blankets. Dollar General sells fleece blankets for $5 to $10 that outperform blankets costing 5 times more in one critical way. Fleece retains heat even when damp. Cotton blankets become useless when wet. Wool works wet but costs far more. Fleece provides warmth regardless of moisture conditions, dries quickly when it does get damp, and weighs almost nothing compared to equivalent insulation. The secret lies in fleece construction. Synthetic fibers trap air in tiny pockets that insulate even when moisture is present. That trapped air prevents your body heat from escaping. Multiple thin layers of fleece outperform one thick, heavy blanket because each layer creates additional air gaps. Buy 4 or 5 cheap fleece blankets rather than one expensive alternative. Layer them over and under your body, wrap your head. Create a cocoon that traps warmth from every direction. Use extras as draft blockers, ground insulation, or improvised sleeping bags. Fleece also works as emergency clothing. Cut a head hole for an instant poncho. Wrap around your torso under a jacket. Fashion into improvised leg warmers. The material adapts to whatever need arises. Store these blankets everywhere. Keep them in vehicles, closets, and emergency kits. Compress them in plastic bags for minimal storage space. When temperatures plummet and power disappears, these cheap blankets become survival gear worth many times their cost. Number 4. Door draft stoppers. Cold air pours into your home through the gap under every exterior door. You can feel it with your hand right now if you check. That invisible stream of freezing air fights against every heating effort you make. Door draft stoppers cost $3 to $5 at Dollar General and install in seconds. No tools required, no expertise needed. Slide them under the door and immediately block the cold air infiltration that steals your warmth. The impact becomes noticeable within minutes. Rooms feel warmer, heating sources work more efficiently. The constant battle against incoming cold air suddenly shifts in your favor. Strategic placement multiplies effectiveness. Seal exterior doors first as highest priority. Then block interior doors to isolate your chosen heating zone. Create a small, sealable space that requires minimal energy to keep warm. This strategy transforms how much fuel you need. Instead of trying to heat your entire home with limited resources, you maintain survivable temperature in one room. Everyone sleeps in that room, all heating efforts concentrate there. Draft stoppers make this zone approach possible. When Dollar General runs out, improvise with rolled towels, pool noodles, or stuffed fabric tubes. Anything blocking that gap helps, but purpose-built draft stoppers work better, last longer, and cost almost nothing. Buy one for every exterior door plus extras for interior zone isolation. Number 5. Plastic shower curtains for $1 to $5. Plastic shower curtains create emergency infrastructure that transforms your heating capabilities. Most people never think to use them beyond the bathroom. During a heating emergency, they become survival tools. The key insight is reducing the space you need to heat. Your body produces approximately 350 BTUs per hour just by existing. In a large room, that body heat disperses uselessly into cold air. Inside a small enclosed space, that same body heat accumulates and keeps you warm. Plastic shower curtains create that small space anywhere you need it. Hang them around your bed area to create a tent-like enclosure. Your body heat, plus whatever additional heating you provide, concentrates in that tiny volume. A single candle makes meaningful difference in an enclosed space that a shower curtain creates. The plastic blocks air movement, traps warmth, and creates vapor barrier that prevents your body moisture from escaping and chilling you. Hang multiple curtains to form a complete enclosure. Leave a small gap at the bottom for fresh air circulation. Beyond sleeping enclosures, use shower curtains over windows as insulation layers, as ground cover under sleeping areas to block cold from below, or as emergency rain protection if roof leaks develop. Stock several shower curtains. They weigh nothing, store flat, and cost almost nothing. When you need to create a survival space quickly, nothing else matches their versatility. Number 6. Balaclava and ski masks. When survival instructors teach cold weather readiness, head covering ranks among their top priorities. Your head and neck release significant body heat, and exposing them to cold air accelerates heat loss dramatically. Regular winter hats leave your neck exposed, scarves slip and create gaps. The balaclava solves both problems in one $3 to $6 purchase from Dollar General. Full coverage from the top of your head to below your collar line. No gaps, no slipping, complete protection. The face protection matters more than most people realize. Breathing cold air cools your body from the inside. Wind on exposed facial skin pulls heat away rapidly. A balaclava warms the air before you breathe it and blocks wind from stealing warmth. For sleeping in cold conditions, balaclavas prove essential. Regular hats fall off during sleep. Balaclavas stay in place all night. You breathe through fabric that moderates temperature. Your head stays warm without burying your face under blankets that make breathing difficult. Choose fleece-lined versions for maximum warmth. Breathable fabric prevents moisture buildup that would chill you later. Buy enough for every family member. Practice wearing them before emergencies to ensure comfort and proper fit. Keep balaclavas with your emergency heating supplies, in your vehicle, and anywhere you might face unexpected cold exposure. This simple knitted tube prevents heat loss at one of your body's most vulnerable points. Number 7. Thermal underwear. The clothing layer touching your skin matters more than any layer over it. Thermal underwear creates the foundation that makes all other insulation effective. Without proper base layers, you're fighting cold from a losing position. Dollar General stocks thermal underwear for $8 to $12 per piece. The waffle weave fabric traps warm air against your skin in thousands of tiny pockets. Your body heat fills those pockets. The trapped air insulates you continuously without any effort or additional fuel. Wearing thermals allows you to tolerate much colder room temperatures comfortably. This directly translates to fuel savings. If you can stay comfortable at 50 degrees instead of 65, your heating fuel lasts dramatically longer. Thermals make that difference possible. The layering system works only if the base layer works. Thermal underwear next to skin, fleece or wool as middle layer, wind-blocking outer layer. Remove any element and the system fails. Thermals are the non-negotiable foundation. Keep thermals dry at all costs. Wet base layers lose all insulating ability and actually accelerate heat loss. Have backup sets available. Change if you sweat during activity. Never sleep in damp thermals. Buy complete sets, top and bottom, for every family member. Include sets in vehicle emergency kits. Wear them under regular clothing even when you don't expect emergencies. They provide benefit without anyone knowing you have them on. Number 8. Pool noodles. This one surprises people, but pool noodles from Dollar General solve heating problems that expensive solutions struggle with. For $1 to $3, polyethylene foam in pool noodle form provides insulation anywhere you need it. Slice a pool noodle lengthwise and you have instant pipe insulation. Wrap around exposed pipes to prevent freezing. Frozen pipes mean no water and risk of burst pipes that cause massive damage. A few dollars of pool noodles can prevent thousands in repairs. The foam material blocks cold air as effectively as commercial weather stripping. Stuff pieces into window frame gaps. Press into cracks around old windows. Fill the space around window air conditioning units that otherwise leak freezing air into your home. Cut sections create insulating pads for standing or sleeping. Place under your sleeping area to block cold from the floor below. Stand on noodle sections when working in cold areas to prevent heat drain through your feet. Pool noodles compress easily for storage and weigh almost nothing. They cost so little that stocking a dozen makes sense. Cut them to size as needs arise. The foam holds its insulating properties indefinitely. Buy pool noodles during summer when Dollar General stocks them fully. The seasonal nature of the product means winter availability is uncertain. Summer prices are often even lower than normal cheap pricing. Number 9. Reflective car sun shades. Those folding windshield shades designed to keep cars cool in summer become powerful heating tools in winter emergencies. The reflective surface that blocks summer sun also reflects heat back into your living space when positioned correctly. Dollar General sells these for $3 to $5. The accordion fold design covers large window areas. The rigid structure stays in place without constant adjustment. The reflective surface bounces radiant heat back toward you instead of letting it escape through cold glass. Windows represent massive heat loss points in any home. Glass conducts cold directly inside. Single-pane windows are particularly terrible. Placing reflective shades against windows with the shiny side facing inward keeps your heat from escaping through that glass. The shades work better than hanging blankets because they actively reflect rather than just blocking. They create a dead air space between the shade and glass that adds insulation. They don't absorb moisture that would reduce insulation value. Beyond window coverage, use these shades as reflectors behind any heat source. Position behind candle heaters to direct warmth toward living spaces. Place behind Sterno cooking to capture escaping radiant heat. Every reflection sends heat toward people instead of walls. Buy multiple shades to cover your most problematic windows. Keep one in your vehicle for both its original purpose and emergency heating applications. The dual-use nature makes them particularly valuable per dollar spent. Number 10. Metal candle holders and lanterns. Candles provide emergency heat, but burning them safely for extended periods requires proper holders. Dollar General sells metal candle holders and lanterns for $3 to $5 that transform dangerous open flames into manageable heating assets. The metal frame serves multiple functions. It contains the flame, preventing fire spread if the candle tips. It catches dripping wax that otherwise creates mess and fire hazard. It provides stable base on any surface. Most importantly, the metal absorbs and re-radiates heat, amplifying the candle's warming effect. Lantern-style holders protect flames from drafts that would extinguish them or cause dangerous flaring. Enclosed flames burn more consistently, producing reliable heat output. You can move a lantern safely while lit, impossible with bare candles. Multi-candle holders concentrate heat output. 3 or 4 candles burning together in a shared holder produce meaningful radiant warmth. Position this concentrated heat source near people rather than heating empty room space. Safety improves dramatically with proper holders. You still should never leave candles completely unattended, but holders make brief attention lapses less likely to cause disaster. For overnight heating applications, holders are mandatory. Glass and metal combination lanterns available at Dollar General provide both light distribution and heat radiation. The glass allows light out in all directions, while the metal frame handles structural integrity and heat transfer. Stock several holder types for flexibility in different situations. Number 11. Reusable gel heat packs. Single-use hand warmers create ongoing expense. Reusable gel heat packs from Dollar General cost $3 to $5 and work hundreds of times. Long-term preparedness requires solutions that don't consume supplies you can't replace. These packs heat through various methods depending on type. Some go in boiling water. Some contain a metal disc that triggers instant crystallization heat. Some are designed for microwaves but work in hot water baths too. All provide 30 minutes to 2 hours of direct body warming. The reusable nature transforms your heating strategy. Heat packs in rotation throughout the night without consuming stockpiles. Warm one pack while using another. Cycle through 3 or 4 packs to maintain continuous warmth with minimal fuel consumption. Click-activated packs are particularly valuable. The metal disc triggers crystallization that releases heat instantly without any external heat source needed. Recharge them by boiling afterward. The same pack works again and again. Place these packs inside sleeping bags before climbing in. Tuck against your body at major blood vessel points. Hand them to children who can't safely manage other heating methods. The contained heat poses no fire risk and can't burn when used properly. Unlike single-use warmers that become worthless after one activation, these packs represent permanent heating infrastructure. Buy several per family member. Learn the recharging method for each type. Practice the rotation system before emergencies require it. 11 items from Dollar General, total cost under $70. Potentially the difference between surviving a winter power outage and becoming another tragedy statistic. Hot water bottles that keep you warm for hours on minutes of fuel. Sterno cans that cook your food and heat your space. Fleece blankets that work even wet. Draft stoppers that block the cold air stealing your warmth. Shower curtains that create heated zones from any room, balaclavas protecting your head and neck. Thermal underwear forming the essential base layer. Pool noodles insulating pipes and blocking drafts. Sunshades reflecting your heat back to you. Candle holders making flame-based heating safe. Reusable heat packs that never run out. The next winter storm is coming. The power grid is more fragile than most people realize. The families who survive extended outages are the ones who prepared with accessible, affordable tools while everyone else assumed the lights would always work. Dollar General is open right now. These items are sitting on shelves, waiting for someone smart enough to recognize their value. That person should be you. Subscribe for more budget survival strategies. Share this video with anyone you care about who isn't prepared. And go shopping before the next storm makes these items worth their weight in gold.